Tēnā koe. Hi there. Hey, thanks for joining me for your July Taroscope reading with me. This is Capricorn, your month of July. We're changing the format and using the Morgan Greer cards. These cards are infused with colour, and I recommend that you focus on the colour of the cards as well for the month and see what messages are derived from there. We're pulling 4 cards, one for each week for the month, and then a clarifying card for each of those 4 cards. So let's see what's in store for you guys, Capricorn, for July 2016. First week, 3 of Swords. Second week, Queen of Pentacles. Third week, Death. Fourth week, Page of Pentacles. Now we'll pull a clarifier for each of those cards. Okay, let's have a look. And you can see what I mean about the colour infusion. It's a really vibrant, sort of energizing bunch of cards to look at. So we have you actually have 3 court cards in your reading, and you have 2 major arcanas. But let's start from the left hand side in the top corner, and we see the 3 of Hearts there. Okay, it's not the nicest of looking cards, and I often think it relates to possibly physical health, so that's one of the first messages I get with this card. If we think of your heart health and keeping your body physically healthy, so make sure that you are having the right type of diet, and have you had any blood tests to make sure that your cholesterol and blood pressure and things like that are all okay. So those are things that can pop up when we talk about the physical health perspective of this card. The other obvious thing is that there is heart pain, and this can be due to relationship issues. Now there can be 3 people involved in this, so for some of you it could mean that there is disharmony within a group of 3 people. I see down here we have 3 again, so 3 somehow plays a bit of a meaning for the month of July for you. You also have 3 court cards in the reading, and so there's 3 people straight away. So think about what the 3 for the month is going to mean, and how these people come into association, and whether or not there is any clarification or communication that needs being done between them. Often this 3 of Swords can indicate that there is tenseness and arguments and disharmony. Now it doesn't have to mean it's the end of a relationship, but what it does tell you is that you need to address things and communicate with people, and it's the words you choose to use and how you use them that could possibly solve this particular situation from going into a more negative phase, such as a complete breakup. The card can signify a breakup, it can signify the end of a marriage or a long-term relationship. So we're talking here romantic breakup. And as I said before, it can be indicative of 3 people sometimes. So there could be a third party involved somewhere along the line. That's something to think of. We come here to the 10 of Pentacles, which is the clarifying cup, and it's the complete opposite of this card up here. The 10 of Pentacles, which is of course your own energy, is the card that symbolizes happy, harmony, family life, and quite often people who have a little bit older in life and who have got to a position where there is this family support and financial backing, and that there's stability within their whole team of people, are like a network of extended family members who support one another, protect one another, and offer their strength and knowledge and backing, and that their finances seem quite firm and solid, and their investments are as well. So there is either disharmony possibly within a family area that needs resolving, that you could resolve if you choose to do the work and the right attitudes within it, or that this family, this extended family feeling, is the ones that are going to be supporting you through whatever issues you have at hand. This also could come back to this physical health. That's an older member in your family may need to make sure that their heart is in good physical health. Okay, we come here to the second week and we see the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So we've got plenty of your own sign energy in the reading. Now when we see lots of pentacles, we can more automatically think of finances as well. And these ones are quite suggestive of opportunities of money coming in one way or another. Apart from the fact that they could also be your own energies and people around you. But let's work for now with the money perspective. This is the end of July. He's the fourth week. He's looking into all of this. She's looking back at him. He is often an indicator of the potentiality for new jobs or career opportunities. So some of you who are looking for that type of thing, you may have quite a bit of success in July. I know this is the end of July, but we've still got this feeling here and here. Coming back to her, the Queen of Pentacles, she's a delightful person to have around. She can be an older woman who is stylish and sophisticated. She likes to be connected to earth, and she's very pleasant to have around. You can go and talk to her, or she can give good advice, both at the friendship or relationship end as well as the financial end. So she's possibly either someone you already know or yourself behaving in this manner, or a potential new employee. So there's definitely the feeling of newness around jobs coming for you guys. Her clarifying card is the Knight of Pentacles, almost her younger son or someone close to her in a family realm as well. So there's a whole association of family energies in this very beginning of the month. Now, the Knight of Pentacles, he also has this feeling of the offer of financial increase or gains or something coming your way. So there's energy in the air for July if you grasp onto it and if you seek it hard enough and push hard enough for opportunities to be offered to you. You've got to enact it, you've got to chase it, and you've got to be ready to grab it when those opportunities come flying by. We come to the third week and we see death. Now, death is rebirth always, because it's letting go of something old that no longer suits us. And we see in the back of the card the rising sun. It's a little bit hard to see at that point, because sometimes when we're going through a situation of death, which is letting the shackles go of this old energies that no longer suit us, this can be at the personal, physical, emotional or spiritual level. But it's quite an intense card, because when there is death, which is a door closing and the letting go of something, it can bring about a little bit of uncertainty, which can create anxiety within us. So often when these things happen, we cling to the past because we're unsure of what the future has to offer. But already this future over here looks quite bright. So if this is associated with jobs or changing of jobs or loss of something that you've had for some time, there is brightness around it in so many ways. Know that when every door closes, another one always opens. But again, you have to push that door open. You have to move yourself into the new paradigm. And that means physically, emotionally, and spiritually as well. So that takes work and it takes energy, but it's well worth it. The clarifying card for that is the Three of Cups. Now this card is well known for great support again, and often support from your friends, and feeling as though you can go to people and be close to them and connected with them and share special things. And it could be that you want their friendship or that they bolster you at this time. So you've got this feeling of it down here and even here, because there's people in your reading for the month of July. You've got a lot of people around you who you cherish and who they are positive for you, and they enable good things. This can often be when there are three women together, and they can be, you're just seeing friends that you haven't seen for a while, or attending functions or events as well. So somehow if it's connected to this, there is this possibility that you get this great networking strength from these friends, or that maybe you haven't seen them in a while and you decide to catch up, or maybe there's something about this new direction that you find these new friends even, and that they become very dear and special to you. So keeping your mind open and all the doors and avenues open is the best way to move forward. We've talked about the 4th week with the Page of Pentacles, and quite often it's the proposition of new financial energy coming into your life, and can be even the proposition of new job offers or changing jobs or seeking things along those lines. And the clarifying card underneath is the Chariot, another major arcana card, which tells us that whatever he is bringing in is quite a large change for you. It's also connected to the Death card there on the diagonal. So the Chariot talks to us. He also has these ecliptical moons on his shoulders and on the top of his sword up here. So the eclipses have had something to do with this, possibly from the March eclipses that came in, and also propelling you forward into the September eclipses. These can bring about very profound changes. Now the Chariot is a very deep and profound card. It is about black and white, night and day, male and female, spiritual and physical. So it encompasses so many diverse energetic patterns. So what it's telling you is that there are possibly changes coming at many, many levels. And often it's a very spiritual card. It's about growth and strength and knowledge and understanding. It's about ego. It's about taking the new road that is coming and taking charge of the direction that your life is going in. It can also literally mean cars, so something about your vehicles or travelling by car. So some of you might be going on a trip or a road trip, or there is something possibly even purchasing a new car, or you're doing something with a vehicle that you own or wishing to purchase. This can also mean shifting home. So for some of you, this card might be tied into shifting one way or another, and it might be a shift that you didn't expect or that you have found a little bit hard to let go of. So there we are, Capricorn. That's your July messages. And when I look down the camera, I see a lot of lovely yellow, and I definitely see those 3 girls striking up quite a vision into the camera. So let's put these aside and do one last card, which is going to be these cards. They are angel and gemstone energies, and each of them have a mantra on the back of them, and you can use the mantra for the month, and they're usually very empowering and positive. So because it's the 7th month, I'm going to select the 7th card down for you and see what message you receive. So let's just do another shuffle. Cut the deck a little bit, and we'll take the 7th one down. Well, that was interesting. It was turned over, but we will start with the other side, which is kyanite. Rather a neat stone. Let's see what it says for you. Have you been feeling off kilter? Are you confused? Does life seem chaotic? Consciously align your chakras. Focus your intention on balance. As you regain your center, you can connect with higher wisdom and use your intuition as a daily part of your life. And that's a little bit of the Chariot message too. There's very much about that spiritual connection and utilizing intuition. So the mantra is the Angel of Alignment. My chakras are balanced and in perfect alignment. I live my life harmoniously and energy flows through me effortlessly. I am a channel of divine wisdom and my intuition is enhanced. I easily connect with all the source and all that is. So there you are, Capricorn. That's your monthly mantra if you want to uplift that and utilize it anyhow. Certainly having chakra flowing, especially in that heart chakra area, which was the first card for your reading as the month started off, will be a really good, positive thought flow. So hey, thanks guys for joining me, and I wish you the very best for July. May you all have a happy, sunny, healthy, safe one, and I'll catch you in August. Ka kite anoa, much aroha, namaste.